He is streaming.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I want to, but we'll see.
Here's Watson. Gonna throw again.
Exactly.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You two are best friends? Y'all want each other's number?
It turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
That's how I sound?
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson going deep for Hopkins. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And now look at him go. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football. So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around. Not having that success, might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions. And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Tighten up, tighten up. 54, right there, 54 miles.
They're going for it. It's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna walk revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Have the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age.
They probably didn't want anybody taking his pictures.
Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might.
Hey Jay, did you get the invite? Oh, okay. You said there's a theory that George Floyd died 2 years ago? You said from who? Theory that George... Brief me.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking. No hesitation.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have.
The license plate, the original video, the license plate said police. I would have to watch that again.
If he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And a first carry now for Hyde. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Watson. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
I feel you. But I don't think, that would be way too big of it. So you think they're just doing it to start this black people movement? Well, not you. But that's the theory that is.
There for the Texans.
Yeah, of course. There has to be some like substance to the theory, though.
Complete here. It's Hyde. It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, definitely.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Yeah, absolutely.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson off play action. Finding Fouls complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. Here's Watson.
Definitely.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
If anything, this
certainly not how they
gave the Black Lives Matter movement so much power. But then they keep saying shit like, where's the money going? Which me and you talked about a week ago, so. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Especially when Jordan donated $100 million. Like, where is it going, bro?
As his guys are able to strike first.
Like, what hood is it going to? But it got to be the hood. It can't be nowhere else.
Take advantage of an early turnover, a sudden change situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better.
Like, are they getting the books? Are they getting programs? I still don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go.
Yeah,
still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together
easily.
a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters
Definitely.
is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
yeah, for sure.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions.
Like, I've been trying to think logically of what it could possibly go to. Still can't think.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago.
Did Cornelius Oprah have the George Floyd family on her show yet?
Protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
She is corny.
Now to start their next drive.
I don't know. You just told me that, but I didn't read anything about it.
Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0
is it true?
was huge for them,
like, did you
imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game? Would be ideal.
I think it was
Ardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
They said something about her being a cake that she wasn't arrested.
That one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, you remember the girl from Smallville, right? She got arrested for that. Allison Mack.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
No, Allison Mack is a white girl.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Yeah. No. It was an Asian one and the white one. Those were the main, besides the guy.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. He's going to float this one. It got his man.
I didn't know you fuck with Smallville.
20. Touchdown, Vikings.
I would definitely rewatch that.
BC Johnson.
It's like they tease you every episode that they would show you he was Superman.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass and it works.
Yeah, it was bad cliffhangers and that shit. Somebody had found the ship.
That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to
It was well put together, though.
What offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they're showing improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users.
Yo, that shit was way ahead of its time, too. Like, before all this bullshit Flash episodes and whatever these people watch. It was Smallville first.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line.
No, I'm just saying Smallville did it first.
Throwing again is Watson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 50, it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10, Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now.
Yo.
But it's the NFL.
Good night, bro. I'm done tired. I'm about to go to bed.
Oh, man.
How have we seen them combat it?
Yeah, you acting mad funny, yo.
What do you
What's
mean
that
I'm acting
about?
funny?
Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking
What happened?
about it.
First you
Just take
ruined
care
the
of
fucking
football.
paintball trip,
Keep
now this.
attacking. Usually the best way to
Bro,
maintain
I did not
control.
even ruin the paintball trip. I told y'all niggas to pull up. I'm gonna pull up too.
We'll see.
Bro, if y'all pull up, I'm definitely pull up, and I'm still pulling up even if y'all don't pull up, bro. I told my niggas, I was like, yo, I told my bros and them, I'm like, yo, pull up. I was telling them to pull up. I said, yo, y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all don't get to see mad people pull up. You gonna be like, D. I was telling them. What happened?
Who's in them?
No, I told niggas said who's in them.
You said your bros in them.
To increase his accuracy.
Nah, like my bros and niggas that I know basically and shit.
Oh, your bros and niggas that you know. Like, so you aren't friends with the niggas you know?
No, I am friends with the niggas I know.
Oh,
the niggas that call my bros, like, I'll call niggas my bros. Yeah, like I have close friends and then I have friends from a distance.
28-yard
basically.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his running back. And he'll go down, but not before.
Yo, where did you even get that from?
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Watson.
You could get shit like that from Party City.
Yo.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line. So it's
nah, bro, y'all dead ass, let me know if y'all dead ass pulling up, though, because you're going to be... And shit, y'all gotta come.
Yeah, that's the plan, but you ruined everything. How do y'all book 2 different reservations, yo? What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, look, this is what I was told, bro. Jaden told me, he was like, yo, Shaq, whatchamacallit, you gonna have to get your own membership. Because at first, I thought I was coming with y'all or whatever.
You are. I mean, you were. That's the last thing we spoke about. He asked me for your number. He didn't even tell me what y'all talking about.
Bro, niggas did not tell me that when niggas called me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Niggas like, oh, that my cousin, that you might have to do your own membership. That my cousin decided that he wanted to come. That's what niggas told me.
Your cousin or Jaden's cousin?
Jaden told me his cousin.
Oh.
Yeah, that his cousin that said that he wasn't coming decided to come or something like that. That's what he told me, and I'm like, alright, but it's cool. And then even I told Qua, like when the Afro was talking about it, I told Qua, I'm like, yo, like if you don't got a ride, I could help you get there. Yeah, because you feel me? I mean, I didn't like, even though we booked 2 different reservations, like it doesn't really matter, because you know why? Because when y'all have that section for like the whole entire day. Basically, like when I was calling them niggas, when I was talking to them, they basically saying that when you book it, you have it for the whole entire day to like 4.
But he hasn't booked anything yet, supposedly.
He didn't book nothing yet.
Y'all play.
So how does he have a reservation then?
I'm about to just go. I don't know. He's crazy, and he's listening to the stream.
Bro, that's weird then, because I called the dude and he was basically saying that the more people you bring, the cheaper it is. Like, if you bring over 10 people, each person will have to pay 55. You know what I'm saying? That's including the gear, the paintball, all of that shit.
55?
Yeah. That's what he was telling me. He was telling me with the gear, everything's $55 if you bring like 10 people.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
Shut what up?
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. Yes. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy. Here's a throw right side.
I mean, they got to build up the momentum and get their viewers.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
It's not the same, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
I was gonna say so at this point, y'all don't know if y'all are going or not.
No, I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going.
Yeah, just pull up.
Very nice pickup of 33
just pull up. I mean, it's cheap anyway. Like $55 for everything you get is cheap anyway.
Exactly. And like even if I was thinking about it, like even if I was to bring my bros in them, it wouldn't be a problem, because like the more people it is, the cheaper it is. Like I was reading about it, and then like if you bring a certain amount of people, everybody could just take 35.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Mad big and shit. You feel me? It'd be more fun.
I just wanted to shoot the shit out of certain people.
That's a fact.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And down he goes. They sack him back.
A name? What is the name, Maxito?
Giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Oh, that guy. Oh, sorry.
For Watson and the Texans. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Now the pressure gets to him.
But yo, I'm gonna try to get a new TV. I'm gonna try to get a new TV by tomorrow, or order some shit by tonight, or something like that.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Nah, I'm basically saying because you know how I haven't been on in like 2 days now, because my TV's fucked up.
You fucked up the paintball day.
This nigga. How the fuck I fucked up the paintball thing?
I don't know.
So how you saying? So why you saying I fucked it up then?
None of that is important.
Bro, so it doesn't make sense that I fucked it up.
You and Jaden fucked it up.
If my invitation was taken away, how did I fuck it up?
Whoa.
No, but I'm basically like, I'm not even trying to like come at nobody, but I'm basically speaking facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't.
Like, I'm literally speaking facts, bro. Like, if my invitation was taken away, how did I fuck up the paintball and shit? So, like, it basically, what that means is basically if I was there or not. Like,
shit, did you take
me being there or not shouldn't matter.
They keep their confidence just because it didn't work once.
You took your nap today, Shaq?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay.
The defense feels great, but the offense.
Nah, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna call it a night.
I hope so you can clear all this up. No, we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care. Take care, guys.
Got you.
Alright.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw it this time. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 50 yards. Yeah, the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Watson to throw again. Going deep here for Stills. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Like when they make terrible decisions. Period.
Find some open field here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the
that nigga's on his way to the moon.
Left in the 2nd quarter. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
I got you. I got you. Listen. I got you.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Wait, what video?
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you really script.
He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Watson. Open man, the tight end fouls. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. First down, a run with Hyde. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
From the 24, Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the...
Send it!
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big number.
TM in the sad era, yeah. Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more best though. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like we keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
Definitely. Sometimes I just want to watch wrestling and listen to y'all. You know?
Man, check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this. Yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Keep playing.
Out of pocket for what?
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He'll have
Wait, D-Wade was wearing a skirt?
And he cuts it
all right, well, that's pushing it now.
Touchdown, Vikings.
D-Wade wore a skirt?
75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
The nigga wore a skirt?
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate.
Everyone talks about starting
the
out
nigga
fast.
wore a skirt?
Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out.
Did he acknowledge the skirt? Did he say it was a skirt?
To bring it out will cost him.
I mean, this is a kilt. That's a fucking kilt. That's not that bad. I thought he had on a fucking... The shit that the boy has on is ridiculous, though. Nigga has a pink ponytail. Bruh. I mean, that's a kilt. That's not too crazy, but the fact that his daughter's son is doing this shit, that's... Yo, the kilt isn't that bad, man. You got the one in the middle. Was it? It said Zion's 13th birthday.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And it's defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Alright, I'll forward it. You said don't send that? Oh. He has on a kilt, bro. The one in the middle, that's what y'all gotta look at. That's disrespectful.
Throwing on second down. Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
Dude, D-Wade's costume isn't that bad.
Against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against
it's a freaking costume, bro.
10 to 12 times in a game.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Yo, son. It's a kill.
Right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
They're not gonna call her his son, though.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday.
I'm gonna have to delete this stream, bro.
For the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to get this one down inside.
They don't acknowledge him as that anymore, though.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nah, they're different with the college applications now.
Brings up third down.
You remember
like just saw there,
Gender X
right
now.
And the defense, they're doing their job. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here?
It's a fucking kilt, bro. It's a medieval kilt. I don't know who that is in the middle, what it's supposed to be, but...
Taking the loss on third down. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On 2nd and 7, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he finds Cook. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 36, Cousins, complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
55, Mike, guys, 55. Black.
Cousins to throw it. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Hey, zoom. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. All you get is a headache. Mike 5-5.
Throwing. Cousins. Blitz coming And down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Beyblade, you fucking loser. Get the fuck out of here. Beyblade? Fuck those Beyblades.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I was never a Digimon fan. It was always Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! for me. But Beyblade?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Here's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Olabisi Johnson, 30 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to launch it for Washington. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Roethlisberger now, the throw on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Check my 50. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. For the first down and much more. That's it for the first half.
That was over. They kept you in bounds.
Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. 77 yards as his guys are
what show is that?
A single score. Boswell good with the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Good route here.
Cousins now. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Let them know, let them know. Let them know, let them know.
Those 4X people.
On second and 12,
yes, sir.
Cousins. Pressure gets to him.
It's necessary. Nobody showed him anything yet.
Cameron Hayward picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Dude, and they showed it it's not like fucking wake up now and world ventures.
They do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. That is a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Cameron Hayward able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
We're going.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On second down, Connor looking for space. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
you said which one?
Safety coming up and making the big-time play.
I'm trying to put a face on him.
On 3rd down, Samuels. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Oh, in the church and shit?
And this is right now.
And he mostly played a choir director, right?
That, they take the lead
yeah, I got
20-17. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Give him 7 on the play, and he'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will
nah, bro, those games going to be crazy.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, definitely. That's how the Terabyte's going to be. You know how big those games are going to be?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing on second down, Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down, and the blitz does come. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, I mean, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal, you still got a chance to take care of business on the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned him 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and
I don't know.
here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
That's big.
Well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards the pickup there.
Didn't I give it?
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film.
I was thinking they were going to take everybody's 1,200 back to repair all that shit. Trump be like, you want to fuck with me, huh? I'm taking all that money back. Oh, man.
Even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
You about to play him, Qua? Alright. Face tattoo? No. No good. Oh yeah, I would. Some girl in the Flavor of Love had a tiger on her face. That shit was